If I was your friend and I let you borrow something, would you give it back to me raggedy or would you give it back to me complete? This is what I want her to know. Well, last week, I was listening to a sermon by Dr. Tony Evans, and it really shifted something in me. It reminded me that we are only managing our lives. We don't own them. And I know that sounds cliche, but we do not own our lives. God owns everything. And Psalm 24:1 says, "The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof." That made me stop and think. If I were borrowing my best friend's life, my children's lives, my husband's life, or my siblings' lives, would I honor those lives differently? Would I treat them differently than I do my life now? Would I take care of them, nurture them, and return them better than I found them, knowing they were created whole by a perfect creator? Or would I treat their lives the way I've treated my own, sometimes good in some seasons, careless in others, and not fully walking in my calling? The choice is always ours. And today it hit me. This life I'm borrowing from God hasn't always been managed the way He desires. Too often I've been managing it based on how I feel. And today, that has to change. So welcome. Welcome to a life that is changing. A life that recognizes that it's borrowed. A life that wants to make its true owner proud. And if any part of this story feels like your story, you're not alone. Let's walk this journey together. My prayer is that God meets us right where we are and gives us strength for the journey. Thank you for being here. This is what I want her to know. Let's keep trusting Him together.